39 News proudly presents West Tennessee Talks Back, a guest editorial. The following views expressed do not necessarily reflect the views of the staff and management of WNBJ.
Black history is part of American history. Black history provides us with an opportunity to learn things, to learn the histories and stories that are not always part of mainstream narrative. It is important to take the time to learn this history simply because it is an American history. It is part of American history. What makes America what it is today? It's a product of many stories that have been weaved in together to produce what we call American history. There we find many stories. You'll find stories of heroism, sacrifice, bravery. You'll find stories that will make you happy. There will also find stories that will make you sad. All of these stories are part of American stories, and it's important to tell all of these stories. African Americans have made an incredible contribution to this nation. Their story of survival, perseverance, creativity, innovation is part of what has made America what it is today. Why would you not want to learn that history? Why would we ignore that part of history? Bishop Isaac Lane, the founder of Lane College, a person who was enslaved, made his path, found a school, started a school that educated African Americans and continued to educate students more than 140 years later. That story is essentially an American story, and it is important for us to tell that story. We cannot talk about Tennessee history, Jackson history, without mentioning someone like Bishop Isaac Lane. Doing that is essentially telling a story about this country, about what this country has become. And so it's important to make sure that African American story, African American history is told. Black History Month provides us with a rare opportunity for a short period of time to have an opportunity to learn things that we may not learn elsewhere, and taking the time to tell those stories is important. Black History Month is an opportunity for us to learn, honor, and remember African Americans and the many contributions they've made to this nation.
This has been 39 News West Tennessee Talks Back, a guest editorial. The preceding views expressed do not necessarily reflect the views of the staff and management of WNBJ. If you'd like to be featured in a future West Tennessee Talks Back segment, visit WNBJTV.com and click on the Talks Back tab.